So I would love to hear a little bit about kind of where did you grow up and how did you grow up?
Yes, so my parents are actually refugees from Laos during the Vietnam War era. They came here in 1990, so I was the first U.S. born citizen of my family. Uh, at the time, during the communist takeover, they were running away from the communists because they were in Laos. They were killing anyone and everyone who had to do with the previous reign. So unfortunately, my family was on that list, and they spent several years running across many fields and uh, walking through many rivers just to make it to America to give me a better opportunity. So, of course, I grew up in poverty because there was a lot of socioeconomic and language barriers that prevented my parents from giving me a great, proper, I guess, middle class life. And unfortunately, at the age of 14, my mom and brothers died in a car accident while I was living abroad in France, in Toulouse, France. And I got sent to Toulouse, France for better educational opportunities. And I had to come back to America and try to live a new life again without half of my family. And during that time period, I just watched my dad growing up struggling, trying to make ends meet because he had all these barriers that he had really no control over. And one of those barriers had to do with getting taken advantage of because of the language barriers. And when I mean taken advantage of, it meant like with legislations, with taxes, everything you could possibly name of. Specifically speaking, there's this one year he wanted to try to do his taxes by himself without me, without a translator, nothing. And they were so discriminating that they told him to go somewhere else where they could probably speak his language to get his taxes done. And ever since then, that's when I got infatuated with politics and decided to run for office and try to stand up for the little people because my dad is just a story of just every other immigrant and refugee who's probably going through the same experience in Columbus, Ohio.